Hello students, welcome back to Dr. How. In today's video, I'll share with you a quick and simple mnemonic to easily remember all the parts of large intestine. Here on the screen you can see this is the mnemonic.
A clever, intelligent ant ran to look down small red apples.
So this is the mnemonic that you have to remember if you have to remember all the parts of the large intestine. On the left side of the screen, here you can see these are the description of the mnemonic and the parts of the large intestine. This is the image that will help you to remember the mnemonics for the large intestine. Let's move toward our next slide. We are going to discuss about the anatomy of the large intestine along with the quick and easy mnemonics. So first, we are going to discuss the first part of the large intestine, that is appendix. Okay. A stands for appendix. What is appendix? Okay. Appendix is a small finger-shaped pouch attached to the beginning of the large intestine, specifically where the small intestine joins the large intestine, the cecum. For a long time, people thought it had no real function, but now scientists believe it may play a role in supporting the immune system and maintaining the healthy gut bacteria. The next part is cecum. Clever stands for cecum. What is cecum? This is a pouch-like structure at the beginning of the large intestine. It connects the small intestine with the large intestine. What is its function? It receives food material from the small intestine and starts the process of absorbing fluids and salts. Now the next part of the large intestine is ileocecal valve. I is the word intelligent. So intelligent for ileocecal valve. You have to extract that first alphabet, that is I. I stands for ileocecal valve, and in the mnemonic the word is intelligent. So what is ileocecal valve? It's a small valve between the ileum and the last part of the small intestine and the cecum. It controls the flow of digested food and prevent the backflow. Now let's move toward our next part, that is ascending colon. Ascending colon, this is the word for the mnemonic ANT. ANT stand for ascending colon. What is ascending colon? The ascending colon, the first vertical part of the colon that carries food upward to the right side of the abdomen. Now the next part is right colic flexure. RAN stands for right colic flexure. What is right colic flexure? It's the bend of the colon near the liver where the ascending colon turns into the transverse colon. Now let's move toward the next part, that is transverse colon. 2 stands for transverse colon. Transverse colon, the long horizontal part of the colon that runs across the abdomen. The next part is left colic flexure. LOC stands for left colic flexure. What is left colic flexure? It's the bend of the colon near the spleen where the transverse colon turns downward into the descending colon. The next part is descending colon. Down stands for descending colon. Descending colon is the vertical part of the colon on the left side carrying the waste downward. The next part is sigmoid colon. Small stands for sigmoid colon. Sigmoid colon is the S-shaped part of the colon that connects the descending colon to the rectum. The next part is segments or haustra. Also, the small word stands for segments or haustra. The pouch-like sacs along the colon wall that gives it a segmented appearance. They help with slow movement and mixing of waste. These are the segments. This is also the segment. Okay. The next part is rectum. Red stands for rectum. The straight final section of the large intestine where stool is stored before leaving the body is called as rectum. The next part is anus. The anus apples is the word for anus. You have to remember anus with the word apple in the mnemonic. Anus. What is anus? The opening at the end of the digestive tract through which stool exits the body. This is all about the parts of the large intestine. So it's the simplest mnemonic that you can remember. A clever, intelligent ant ran to look down small red apples. Alright students, here's what I want you to do. Take a screenshot of this slide. Once you have it, your task is to label the arrows exactly the way I showed you and I have taught you in the video. Think of it as a quick, fun exercise to reinforce your learning and be honest with your work. And when you have done, share your score out of 10 in the comments. I'll be waiting for your results. Thanks for watching. If you have any queries or concerns regarding this lecture, please do not hesitate to ask in the comment section below. Like, share and subscribe and share this video with your friends.